So the Kardashians have been in court with Blac Chyna. We've seen sketches now, and we're hearing some crazy stories to come out of these courtroom meetings.
Yeah. So some background on this, right? Blac Chyna years ago filed a suit against the Kardashians, and it was in 2017. She filed a lawsuit against the entire Kardashian-Jenner family, all of them, including Kourtney and Kendall, who are not in the courtroom for the jury, picking the jury. Filed the lawsuit over claims of assault, battery, domestic violence, defamation, and interference with prospective economic relations. She accused Rob of being an abuser and his family of being media predators who pulled the plug on the former couple's show. She is seeking more than $40 million for loss of earning damages and more than $60 million in loss of future earning capacity damages. Obviously a lot of money. The Kardashian-Jenners have filed like a countersuit against Blac Chyna at some point after that as well, when it came to like her relationship with Rob. But they all gathered together in the courtroom in LA, and it was Khloe, Kim, Kris, Kylie, and their security team. Then it was Blac Chyna and her lawyer. And it says, so this is page 6's exclusive, that they were quite unhappy about apparently one juror. Page 6 was inside the LA Superior Court on Monday, while the Kardashian-Jenner attorney Michael Rhodes asked a group of potential jurors if they had strong positive or negative feelings towards reality television. And page 6 wrote, one potential juror, a man who appeared to be in his 50s or 60s, claimed that he never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but noted, I have watched Kim Kardashian's sex tape, and I don't think I can be impartial on the case. The response elicited a roar of laughter from the other potential jurors sitting in the audience. After that remark, Khloe Kardashian was seen fixing Kim's long, dark locks as if to comfort her sister. Kris Jenner then shook her head after the same man reiterated to the judge that it would be difficult for him to serve as a juror because he would be, quote, replaying that sex tape over and over again in his head.
What a fucking freak. Who gets up there and says that? That is one of the freakiest things you could do. Very perverted, very weird. I feel like, either he just wanted to
perv.
Such a perv. He probably wanted to get out of jury duty. Which
that's one way to get out of jury duty.
If 100% he's going to get out of it. But also, I mean, for him, I guess he's like, why the fuck do I want to be a part of this? For us, I don't know if you've ever been to jury duty, but I lied my way to get out of jury duty because I was like, I can't be here. And they're like, all right, you're dismissed, because nobody fucking wants to do jury duty. But if I'm getting seated in the Kardashian Blac Chyna case,
yeah,
I'm sticking around.
Yeah, I think that's why it's going to be really hard, honestly, to pick jurors for this case, because like, who doesn't know the Kardashians / I know, yes, there are a lot of people in the world who are like, don't care about him, but they are fairly polarizing. Like, some people really hate them. Some people really love them. So there were definitely some accounts taken of other potential jurors who stood up and said, like, I've loved the show. I've watched since I was really young. Or like other people being like, I hate reality TV and everything that they stand for. Like, there are obviously very strong opinions. So it's going to be quite a process to find people that do fall somewhere in the middle and can have an unbiased view on this. They did, I think it was 70, 2 groups of potential jurors totaling 76 people have been asked questions to determine eligibility and serving unbiasedly on the trial. And then attorneys are also planning to question another third panel of 24 potential juries on Tuesday. And it's just like, people know them from the show or social media. Page 6 wrote, one juror admitted it would be difficult for him to be impartial during the trial because he doesn't like reality TV and wished the show wasn't on any longer. I also have to say, like, and yes, 100% say what you need to say. and I don't know if like the Kardashian Jenners needed to be there or if they wanted to be real, involved in this process. But for those women to like sit there and just hear these either hear jurors be like, oh, I love them, or hear people be like, it's like saying to their face, like, oh, I actually think what they do is a joke and their show shouldn't be on anymore. I can't be unbiased. It did seem like it got to some of them. I mean, the sex tape comment it's unbelievable.
It's wildly uncomfortable. And as for Blac Chyna, this is a money grab. We saw the conversation between Tyga, Rob Kardashian, and Blac Chyna on Twitter. Blac Chyna is just looking for money, and she knows the people with the most money of all are the Kardashians. So she can find a way to wiggle money out of them.
She's not $60 million.
She's not getting this shit from the Kardashians. Kris Jenner has the right lawyers. This Blac Chyna has not seen a penny from the Kardashians. So she's doing this for a money grab. She wants a little more attention. Even her name being in the articles and the media more will get her some money more. So that works for her. But she's not going to get money from the Kardashians for this. It's so ridiculous. And yeah, I do feel bad that they have to sit there and listen to these people either be perverted or just mean. Like it's one or the other. It's like, I've seen the sex tape. I'm a fucking freak. And I'm not saying you're a freak if you've seen the sex tape, because
but to be
a lot of people have seen the sex tape, but to get up there and be like, I can't be impartial because I've seen the sex tape is one of the weirdest things you could do.
And it wasn't even like that on somewhat a level, like, oh, I don't know. I don't really understand it, but to like double down and be like, yeah, I just be thinking about the sex tape over and over and over again the whole time. It's like, okay, you fucking creep.
It's so uncomfortable. It's so really weird. Very, very weird. I feel bad for them always. Like they can never just, I mean, I don't always feel bad for them. That sounded ridiculous because they are the Kardashians. I take that back. But in this case, it's like they are humans. And so the fact that they have to hear this is strange. And Blac Chyna is the worst. I
agree with you on that. I will say, I do think she might have something, like, I don't know about a lot of the details she goes into when it comes to, let me go back and see, when it comes to like the, assault, battery, domestic violence, defamation. But do I think that Kris Jenner had the power to call E and be like, this show needs to end? Yeah, I do. I do think she has that. I do think she has that power.
And you know what? She has that right as well. Not only does she has the power, she has the right to do that.
Yeah. So is that something that I feel like probably could have happened? Yeah, I do. But this is just starting. We're probably going to hear more about it. And I will say, like, as bad as court cartoons are and kind of how they're supposed to be and that exaggerated look, I would like frame this picture. I'm obsessed with this court drawing. Like Khloe has these long ass like claw nails. And then it's like, and then you see Blac Chyna in the background of the girl. It's a work of art. It's a work of modern art.